Approved potential changes to this year's playoffs today after deciding that Monday's game between the Bengals and the Bills will not be finished. And it actually has some Bengals players upset. Sports anchor Caleb Noe is live at the Bengals facility tonight. So Caleb, you said earlier the location of the Bengals' first playoff game could be decided by, of all things, a coin flip.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, Craig. It certainly could, and I'll get into that in just a minute. Let me break this down for you in the simplest terms possible. Go back to Monday afternoon. The Bengals at that time had a path, at least a path, to the #1 seed in the AFC for the playoffs, which basically means if you get that #1 seed, you get a bye in the first round and you get to play all your playoff games at home. Fast forward to today, 4 days later, not a single football game has technically been played, but yet the Bengals no longer have a path to that #1 seed. By the way, they were named AFC North champs today, but yet they might not. There's a scenario where the Bengals may not end up with a single playoff game at home. You asked, though, about the coin flip thing. Let me run you through this, and we'll show a graphic on screen here for you. If the Bengals lose to the Ravens this weekend and then turn around to have to play the Ravens again in the first round of the playoffs, the location of that first round game would be decided by a coin flip. Even though the Bengals would technically have the better record and the better seed and the division championship, it would be decided again by a coin flip.
It's what the NFL decided. I think that's a pretty old school precedent in football. I think that's been we can take that back all the way to Friday Night Lights with the coin flips. So, we need to take care of business to avoid it. So if it comes down to it, it does. But that is not my plan as of right now.
In your mind, how big of an advantage is playing at home for a playoff game?
I think it's a huge advantage. Of course, anytime you have the crowd that we have and the energy we feel when we're at home is definitely something that we definitely feed off of.
All right, so the fact is that if the Bengals beat the Ravens this Sunday, then they will definitely play a home playoff game, so it wouldn't matter that much in terms of playing at home in the first round. Again, they still don't have a path to that #1 seed, though. I spoke today to some NFL executives, and I asked them straight up, did you ever consider a similar coin flip type scenario for the #1 seed? And they basically said no. Bengals fans are upset, and frankly, I think they have reasons to be. Craig?
Yeah, Caleb, a lot of people talking about this today. Let's check in now with reporter Taylor Nimmo. Taylor, you actually spoke with some fans who are certainly not happy with the NFL's decision.
Yeah, Craig, many fans are just feeling like it's Cincinnati against the world once again. Many fans today that I spoke to were saying they feel like it puts the Bengals at a disadvantage in the playoffs, and they say that some of these new rules just simply do not make sense.
It's a lot on the line to just on a coin toss. Whatever that is, I hope that we win. A lot of our coin tosses this year have gone in our favor.
Fans took their frustrations to social media. So the city may get hosed again. A coin toss, the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. But Ravens fan Casey Perkins believes the coin toss is a fair solution.
It's probably the most logical reasoning. I mean, these are two great teams that work hard throughout the season.
Bengals fan Kimberly Griffith would agree.
I think it's fair, all in all, like I said, because of everything that's happened.
But Bengals running back Joe Mixon took to Twitter to point out the NFL already has rules in place for this. He cited the policy for canceled games. If a game is canceled, a team standing or in its conference, qualification as a wild card in the playoffs or position in playoff seeding shall be determined on the basis of final record. When necessary, playoff tiebreakers shall be calculated according to per-game average for all teams. Despite the controversy, fans say they're confident in this team.
They don't need home games. They're a good team. They're a superb team.
Griffith believes their hard work will pay off regardless of seed or location.
I think it will. I think it will, because they've done a heck of a job with working their butts off.
So while fans may not necessarily agree with this decision, there has still been a ton of optimism towards the Bengals and what they're capable of. I saw a lot of comments on social media as well, basically saying, who cares? The Bengals tend to thrive in situations where the odds are stacked against them, and they still have to play us. Reporting live from Paycor Stadium, Taylor Nimmo, WCPO 9 News.